Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. Now, today's episode I actually recorded just over a week ago with Pix, but unfortunately over the weekend life got in the way of me editing it and getting it out. And then after the weekend I was pretty ill. In fact, I still am not great. So today I kind of felt better enough to edit it. At least you get to see it today. But in the meantime, I have gone over 200 subs, which is really cool. So thank you and welcome to all my new subscribers. And as a celebration, I'm going to do what I promised on Twitter, which was to reveal my new fifth choice banner. So I'm going to do that, assuming I'm feeling well enough, which hopefully I should be by then. I'm going to do that on Sunday afternoon. This Sunday. What's the date today? Hang on, it's the 11th. So 30th. Sunday the 13th. I will try and do it around midday CST. So that's going to be 5 p.m. GMT, which is 6 p.m. British time currently. Man, that's complicated. But yeah, if you just remember, it's 5 p.m. UTC, which is the standard universal time. I'm gonna try and do it about then. It may be somewhere different, I don't know. But follow me on Twitter for the updates. If for any reason I've had to move it, or if I'm not feeling well and I've cancelled it, we'll see. But yeah, come along to that. It's going to be on YouTube this time. I will probably be using YouTube going forward for streaming now. But yeah, anyway, in the meantime, enjoy today's episode, and I will see you later.
Hello, Kane.
Oh, hello.
Kane, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm around the back.
Oh,
Hi.
you're around the back with the rabbits. Oh,
Yes.
hello. Yes, been meaning to talk to you about these actually, and not this time in a I want to eat your rabbits capacity.
Right.
The Hot Pot Bistro kind of needs a mascot,
Oh, okay.
and I was thinking in a slightly macabre way. Um, could I get one of your rabbits to be mascot for the hot pot? Because I think it was you. I'm pretty sure it must have been you or somebody with a similar sense of humor to you suggested that I have a rabbit called Stew, as in the shortened version of Stuart,
Mm.
as the mascot for the hot pot. So it could be Rabbit Stew. Um, so so if these rabbits are for sale at any point, you don't have to worry about this now. We can figure out a price,
All right.
off
Well,
camera or whatever. But
fair enough. Okay.
just thought
Well,
I would float the option now. If they're not for sale, then that's
there's
fair enough.
there's definitely no eating of the mascot at any point, or
No, no, no,
mistreatment
no,
of
no.
other forms.
No, mascot is definitely off limits as regards clientele and their eating habits.
Okay.
Mascot is definitely
All right. Well, we'll have a
off the
chat
menu.
later on then about it. I won't
Yes,
take it off the table just yet. We'll
sure,
discuss terms and
sure.
cool.
If you don't take it off the table, I won't put it on the table. How about that?
That sounds
Right,
good.
here we go. Yeah, you wanted to redstone up your
Oh,
fancy
the
gateway over
gates.
here.
Yes, that would be
Yes.
lovely.
Yes, so there are a couple of things we can do with bud switches, which I think will work
Mhm.
pretty well. There are a couple of designs. Can I just grab some building blocks from your house? If
Yeah, you
there's
you carry on.
is your back room still full of snow golems, or is it okay
I
now?
think it's okay to open. I think
Oh, okay, okay,
Logan let them all out.
good stuff, good stuff. So earth, etc. Yeah, let me just grab a stack of dirt and I can show you a couple of designs. We'll come out here because we need the space.
Mhm.
But bud switches come in a variety of different forms, and the least convenient ones are the easiest to set up, if you see what I mean. Like
Right.
if you just have like a sticky piston facing upwards, like so, and a slime block on top of it like this,
Mhm.
and then a redstone block on top of it like that, that is a bud switch right there, and that will be pretty easy. Like if I throw down some redstone there, the redstone itself is not going to be powered, but it updates a block near the piston, and that's what
Okay.
causes the effect to happen. But this, as a mechanism, is not probably what you would want from being over here, because
Hmm.
the slime block is going to push around all of the blocks over here, and it's kind of already it's a bit out in the open. The mechanism all has to kind of be there, and it's not really very easily
Okay.
concealed. So I don't
Yeah.
think it's ideal for what you want to do. So option number two, if I can just take down the rest of this stuff, is we make a sticky piston set up like this, where it's sideways like that. And so this, you could kind of conceal it inside the mountain. You're going to have to surround it with non-pushable stuff like jack-o'-lanterns just to make sure it's got room to move without moving any other blocks.
Okay.
And then you put your redstone block there, and then you put a non-pushable thing there with some redstone dust on it. The problem with jack-o'-lanterns is you have to put them on top of a block already. I hadn't really
Yeah.
accounted for that, but you can put redstone on top of them though because they're solid, which is handy. And then you can run the signal out from this one here, right next to the second slime block.
Yeah.
And then this one you can just run it down pretty much anywhere. And then when you update that, it's gonna give the circuit a pulse.
Ah.
Like so. So that one would be slightly easier to conceal, and then you just have a piston in the wall somewhere over here, say, and then that would be your sort of on-off switch. You'd put a dirt block there, and then that would power everything kind of inside.
I was kind of hoping that the pistons can go where this one currently is, if you see. I've got one in the corner over there.
Yeah. No, the point is, the redstone output from this switch is what's going to move these two pistons, you see. So you can't necessarily, have the whole switch mechanism rigged up to this, but you can take a redstone output from the switch, which is going to move these two bars.
Yeah.
If you see what I mean.
Okay.
So you could have, you have a redstone output running into that piston, and then your switch is going to be somewhere else. Your switch is going to be just like you punch something over here, and then that's what triggers it, basically.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
The last option is going to be the easiest to conceal, but is the hardest to construct and requires a bit more vertical space. Because the last one is kind of a tall one. And let me see if I can remember how to build it, because I've not actually built this for any of my own contraptions yet. The reason being it is kind of a weird tall thing.
Yeah.
Let me throw this together real quick. So what you have to do is you kind of build a staircase up like this, and there's redstone dust on there, and this is where you can get your signal output from, either from leading out from this block here or kind of along the other side.
Okay.
And then on this side we need to put our non-pushable blocks here like so, and I think the next one needs to come up another, like on a diagonal over here. And this is the one that we put a redstone torch on in a second. And then the sticky piston goes, sticky piston goes facing downwards like that. And then we can take this block away and that block away.
Right.
And then you've got slime block there and redstone block there.
Okay.
And then you have... Have I done this right? I think I've done this right. Yes, you have a redstone signal running into this block here. Hang on. No, I have done this wrong. I've set it up one block too low, I think. Yeah, this is why I haven't built this one before, because it just relies so much on the placement of everything. But yeah, the redstone block needs to come down to
creeper.
there. Where did he come from?
I have no idea.
It's the middle of the day.
It's the middle of the day.
You've invited these guests. I can see why you want the gate now. Oh, that's terrible. Oops. Well, lucky I brought a couple of spares, so you should be okay. But sorry about your pathway.
That's all right.
That's a pain.
We can sort out the path. That's not a problem.
Right. Let's see if I can rebuild that this time around. Yeah. That was completely out of nowhere. My life.
Yeah.
What are they like?
I'm going to put my armor on because that was...
Yeah, that might be a plan, actually. Right, okay. So let's see if we can rebuild this again with a little bit more clarity. Clarity. There we go. Like that. And then sticky piston go up here, I believe. Sticky piston downwards facing like that. And then, that's looking more like it. So we want a slime block there, and we want a redstone block there. And then we put redstone dust going 1, 2, 3. Oh, a block in the way. And then it leads into this one here, which has redstone torch like so. And then that powers a block above it like that. So now when we put anything around the piston, redstone pulse.
Oh,
You
okay.
see, and that allows you to conceal this entire mechanism in the ground, provided that, yeah, you can surround the slime block with stuff that's not going to get pushed around by it.
Yeah.
And then every time you put a block on top of the piston, so say you put like a dirt block up here when you want to go out,
Mm.
it pulses it, and then your sticky pistons retract, you see? And then
Yeah.
you just remove the dirt block again when you want them to close, and
Right.
so on. So this is going to be probably the best mechanism if you want to conceal something up here, and
Okay.
then you just take a redstone output from, say, here in the circuit, and then just put that
Just feed it
going,
into the.
yeah, feeding into the two sticky pistons either side.
Okay.
But obviously, we're just going to have to dig out a small portion of your mountain if that's the best design for you. Do you reckon that will work though? Do you reckon that's
I
kind of what you're looking for?
don't see why not. That I mean, that looks pretty achievable, doesn't it?
Looks like it'll do the job. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And all I have to do is build this in a suitably sized hole, and I think you'll be all right. So yeah,
Cool.
how about we dig out that hole, or maybe you can hire another creeper to do it for you at this rate. And yeah, let's see what we can do over here. So whereabouts do you want the piston to go? The one that you're going to be using to switch on and off the
Switch on
gate.
and off. I guess. I mean, we're kind of on a. Oh no, there is complete land under here. I was just trying to think. We're not on the bridge. The bridge is the other side, isn't it?
Yeah. I think you want it to be fairly convenient to hear, maybe sort of like around here or
Yeah.
something, just so that you
Yeah.
can actually see the mechanism work. Because it's always nice just pressing a button and
Hmm.
sitting back and watching it actually move. So,
Just wondering. Can I do it so that like I place? Well, I suppose I can place any object, can't I?
as long as it can be placed on a sticky piston. The thing is, like, yeah, with some pistons, with pistons you can't place certain objects on them. Like,
Right.
I think redstone dust won't like sit on top of a piston because it's a mechanical component, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't be able to put mushrooms on it if like the light level is above a certain thing. There's a couple of things to consider in that
So like
regard, but
a redstone torch or
redstone torch on top of a piston might work. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, you can't do it
can't do
that
that.
way.
Okay.
So it wouldn't act as a key that way. You could, if you had one of the other bud switch designs, you could place a redstone torch next to it, but
Yeah.
that would just activate the piston anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So it's kind
yeah,
of a it sort of nulls itself out, doesn't it?
yeah, it
Um.
definitely does.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go with over here then.
Yeah, go with
Seems
over there.
good.
So yeah, we need to dig out a small sort of area around here.
So it's closed.
Yes. Now you can trigger it either way by putting redstone dust over here,
Hmm.
which is going to activate the circuit by adding another redstone component in, and then you can close that. Or if you want to, I think it probably works better the other way around. So if we put the iron bars back in front of the pistons like this, whilst
Oh
there's
yeah.
nothing on that block, like so, and then you can redstone on it to close it like that.
That makes more sense, doesn't it?
It kind of makes more sense to me, yeah. So
Invisible while it's open.
yes, exactly. And then, so yeah, if you want to open it, then you just take the redstone dust off there. Other thing you can do is put a block or some kind of object on that one there. That
On
is
the
actually
second
the
one.
sticky piston. The one
Yeah.
on the left is the furnace.
Cool.
But yeah, you can just tuck a redstone dust in there, close it up,
Oh,
get rid of it, and be on your way.
lovely. What do you think, Kane? Do you agree? That good?
Got to consult the management, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, he's not saying anything, so he's not disapproving.
Yeah, no. The silence is definitely a good answer
Hmm.
in that
That works
respect.
for me. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for doing that. This has been one of my favourite kinds of episode to make, where I just kind of stand back and watch you work.
Yeah. Funnily enough, it's Clandle's kind of favourite episode to make as well.
Yeah.
Seems to be a theme
We
these
do have a
days.
lot in common, me and Clandle.
Yes. I'll take my block of dirt and be on my way.
Thank you
Yes.
very much. Yeah.
A pleasure, as always. Yeah, it's always fun to work on little projects like that. Oh, you might want to. I think I've put. You might want to put like a furnace or
Put
a
a
sticky
furnace
piston
in
or something
there,
in
yeah.
there, just to make
Cool.
it kind of align with the rest of it. That's the only thing I
There
think
we go.
I placed wrong when I was setting
There we
everything back
go.
up.
I can finish your work for you. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah, no,
Not a problem.
That's an important contribution to the episode, and I think I might even have a stone brick that was meant to go there.
Cool.
There we go. Lovely.
Lovely.
Right, I'm going to break that grass block and be off. I'll be seeing you.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, well now we've actually got the facility to lock up at night. That's brilliant. Now we can get through now. And it's a shame that the bars are obviously, because they're unconnected this side, they just kind of appear to float there. But at least they're attached to the ground, so it kind of looks right. But yeah, that's... oh, and we need to put some more up there. Did I have that when we started? I don't think I had anything in there. I need to finish building my stuff is basically what I need to do. But yeah, that's all for today. So all that remains is for me to give out a thank you to Nobodies, which is about a week and a half late because he became my first patron donator. So yeah, everyone can be very grateful to him for helping me sustain these episodes. And yeah, I thought it was important to acknowledge him. So thank you very much, Nobodies. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to get the same appreciation, head over to patreon.com/Kane83 and give me some of your money. But only if you can afford it, of course. Bye!